Hi, you guys. I know you guys are like, what's going on? She's in a car. So today, I'm not actually doing a DIY. I'm trying something different. Today, I'm going to be taking you guys with me throughout my day, showing you guys kind of a setup because today is our free event giveaway day. So we hosted a event last month where you could buy tickets for $2.50 and enter in our drawing. You could buy as many tickets as you like. So today is that setup day, and I just wanted to bring you guys along with me. It's a way that I decided to give back to those who support us, and show my appreciation. So this is what we'll be doing today. I'm going to be filming throughout the day. I hope you guys like this video. It's something new for me. We are also trying to develop new content. So it's been a off and on process for me because I juggle so much. I'm an event planner, a prop maker, and I'm trying to do the YouTube thing, which I really enjoy, but it's just hard to juggle all of them and be consistent. So I'm coming up with a process that will help me, be more consistent with you guys so that we can build a better relationship and we can go along in this event planning journey together. I know it's a lot of people who's starting, so you'll probably understand where I'm coming from to try to juggle event planning and family and jobs or all different types of businesses at one time. So of course it's kind of like juggling balls and keep dropping some of them. If you guys like it, let me know in the comments if we should do more videos like this. I know someone told me that they would love to see me setting up and throughout the whole process of setting up and coming along with me on some of the things I do. So I'm just trying it today and seeing how it work out. I will be probably doing a voiceover on some of them because of the fact that you'll be just watching me and I can kind of explain to you guys what I am doing at that time, and then I'll interact with you guys as much as I can. I'm new to this, so the process will be different. I hope you guys like it. Let me know what you think. Bye. Okay, so now we're at the venue. I'm getting ready to go inside. Look at my floor, you guys. So I'm getting ready to go inside and set everything up. Yeah, so later. So this is the event center we are transforming today. It's the main event center in Winter Haven. This is our go-to event center when we have in small, intimate settings. It's like a city over from me, so it's so great. And then my warehouse is located down the road from here, so it's so convenient for me. I love this center. But we're gonna transform this room. Let me give you guys a different angle of it. So we're gonna start. This is how it looks now. I started by putting up the chandelier. I upcycled. I was testing the magnet I had just purchased because that chandelier is so heavy and I was not trusting that magnet. So that's why I slid the cardboard under there just in case it fall. It wouldn't crack the floor or anything. So I'm just walking around. I speeded up this video, but it took forever just because I didn't trust it. I had to eventually tell myself, listen, if it's holding now, it's going to hold. It would have been fell down. So after about 30 minutes of checking out the magnet, I took it down and now we are unloading the truck. Those are the tables on the left hand side I will be using today. I am laying out my panels for the draping. This is my first time draping, you guys, so I am trying to come up with how I am going to do my design. That's why I laid the panels of glass on the floor, just so I can make sure I know where the tables will end and where they will start. The purpose of that is because I want my drapes to start where the tables start and end where the table end. I'm measuring the rod, making sure it's the right width apart. Then I'm going to add my draping. I line it up with the end of the table, and now I need to just get the magnets to put it up. Those are my little helpers. Those are my kids and my sister's kids. I bring them along when I do free events. Due to the fact that I am not making any money, I don't want to hire help. So I just bring them along and they help me with my setup. They go and blow balloons up and small things like that so that I can focus on the major design. Now I'm just putting the magnets up so that I can insert the rods. Here is Nikki. She's coming in the room. She's doing a live at the moment. You guys, I was so nervous. So I'm doing draping for the first time and she had me on a live. In my head, I was dying. I was saying, oh my God, I'm on a live. I haven't done this before. But I kept my cool and just went along with it. Here I am putting up the draping, just making sure everything is lined correctly so that I can start the designing. What I decided to do was I would pre-design by putting up the draping with clips into the ceiling just to see, because in my mind I wanted to have 4 loops, but I didn't know how it would look with the fabric and the length of the fabric. So I'm just trying it out here and seeing if I like it. That's Kalani. She's playing in the tables. That's my 5-year-old. So now we are trying to measure the loop size and see if we like it. But then we realized that it's over too far, so I had to go take it down and re-center it so that it is centered to the room and centered to the table. It's so much you have to consider when designing. So that is what I'm doing here. Once we have it centered correctly and we put it up, now I'm going to go and start working on the design. The difficult part of the design was that I could only hang the draping where the metal design in the ceiling was. So that limited me from draping evenly. Here, Nikki is helping me by letting me know if the droops are even on the other side and if I am lining them up correctly. After getting the design up, I decided that I didn't like it, so I'm going to do 2 loops instead of 4. Now that I've decided on the design that I would like to do, I am getting everything ready, putting the magnets up. I had to move that glass, you guys, throughout the whole event. It really was tiring because those glass panels are very heavy. So I kind of regret putting them down there after that because it wore me out. After I get the old design down, now I am figuring out where to put the new design, and now I am clipping that up to the ceiling with my clips. If you're wondering why I am clipping them back into the ceiling, I am using that as a guide to tell me where I am to hang the next rod. Here's my secret, you guys. So The draping, the fabric, I buy by the bulk. And then I have someone sew pockets on each end of them. And I use a lamp rod, the lamp pole, as my rods. I have someone drill holes in each end. And my magnet have little hooks that I slide into the holes to hold up my rods. And that's how I create my draping kit. Now here I am putting up the second rod. I have to hook them into the loops and then move the curtains over to make sure everything is lined up correctly. Oh my God, look behind the curtains, you guys. If you can see, the room is being filled with balloons. I am so in love with balloon design. Kalani has one on her head, playing around a little bit. Right now, we are just adjusting everything and making sure everything lines up correctly. Now I'm gonna go up and take down all the clips from off the ceiling and clip them to the rods so that they won't move when we are pulling on the draping. The reason why I didn't leave them in the ceiling, if anyone's wondering, is because you can see that. Because the rod doesn't touch the ceiling, it drapes down a little. So if I was to leave that up there, you would be able to see it clipped. So this is what helps me make sure that the design is just flowing into each other. Now the final rod is going up into the ceiling to complete the design. Now the design is up. I'm so happy I changed the design because I love it exactly how it is. Now that we have that up, we're going to get into the backdrop panels and create the backdrop design. I wanted to go with a black and white stripe look for my backdrop. So I'm now just putting on the draping and measuring the panels and making sure everything's even in the design. Once we have the panels up, we're going to go and start putting up the glass tables. We line them up evenly in the center of the room, and then once we're done, we clean them with our eco-friendly glass cleaner that's good for food surfaces and a 50-50 solution of vinegar and water. We clean them mainly because they're in the warehouse stored in there, but also we had them on the floor, so we have to get them really cleaned. Once that's done, I am now going to put up the chandelier. You guys know this is the most nervous part. I don't care. I don't know what I'm thinking. Like, I left it up for 30 minutes and I was so sure that it wasn't going to fall. And right now I'm still nervous. You can tell by my body language. You can tell how I move. It is so funny. But I have to do it. So I put in the C-hook. Once I get the C-hook in, I notice this gap in the draping. So I try to fix that because I don't want to really mess with it after I get that chandelier up because of how I feel about it. So I'm trying to pin that and make sure the gap is gone. Once I do that, I'm going to go and get the chandelier and hang it from the center. You guys, this chandelier is so heavy. When I say heavy, it's so heavy. So I upcycled it. I think it came out of a dining room. What I did was I took it, I repainted it, I rewired it because it was not wired to be plugged in. So I had to rewire it. Here I am taking the metal hook and connecting it to the C-hook that I have hooked to the magnet. Watch how I ease down, you guys. Look at my face. Oh my God, I'm so scared. That is so funny. And there go that gap. So I have to try to fix it. And I just get off the ladder as slow as I can. I'm so afraid. Watch this look back. I just knew it was going to fall. But it stayed up the whole time. I was worried for nothing. So now I'm going to take the cord and drape it with the draping. So I want to drape it in the center. That cord cover is actually a pole cover that I purchased for my pipe and drape kit, and I used it to cover the wiring of the chandelier so that it can match with the draping. Okay, so today has been amazing. We ended up getting everything done and we're all set up. We're just waiting for the client to get ready. She's getting her makeup done so we can do our room reveal. I'm gonna show you guys the room now. So by the time we got to setting up the tables, my little helpers were gone. They had to go eat their lunch. And so I had to do that all alone. So I didn't have anyone there to record me while I was doing it. But this is how it turned out. We did the napkins in little bows. And we have our Tiffany boxes, our acrylic stands, our trumpet vases with all white floral. I did initially have green in the floral, as you can see in the beginning of the video, but I decided that it looks better without the green, so I took all the green out. Here are the balloons that were being created in the back. They are Tiffany blue balloons with white pearls twirling throughout the balloon design, which I love so much. Love the concept of this. It turned out so nice. So if you follow me on my social media, my number one thing to say is uplighting is everything. So I'm so in love with it. I think it transformed a room. So I'm gonna show you now the room with just uplighting and candlelights. Here is the room with just uplighting and candlelights. As you can see, I have my business card in each little Tiffany box for advertisement to give my clients, guests, a little idea of who they can contact for design. My tea light candles are silver, but with the candlelight they look a little orange, kind of goldish, but it came out cute. Okay, so it's about 10:37. They had the building until 12, but I guess they ended it early, maybe to do something after the dinner. A lot of people do that, but so now we're headed over there now to break everything out, down. So this is our life. Like, this is what we do. So you set it up, you go back and you break it all down again. So I'm headed over there to break everything down. Today has been great. I'm really happy about how she reacted to the setup. Even though she picked a theme and everything, she didn't know how it was going to be set up. And then also that it just came out so great. I'm so happy you guys went on this journey with me today. It was something different, but I I really kind of liked it. So it was a lot though, but I liked it. So you guys just leave a few comments and, you know, tell me what you think. And do you think I should do more videos like this, or, you know, stick to DIYs? You know, some people say stick to what you do best. So just let me know how you feel. And all right, I'll see you in the next one. Bye.